game.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 2025 Scarlet and White Awards, Boston University's Student Athlete Awards reception. It is wonderful to look out here and see this be a packed crowd. So again, thank you for filling this in. We're excited to have you guys here at the George Sherman Union. And of course, as you guys know, this is being streamed online as well. So for those of you watching across the world, we really appreciate you enjoying this evening's festivities. For those of you who may not know me, there are a lot of faces and you're not in jerseys or something else that I'm used to. So my name is Brian Moore. I've had the ultimate pleasure this year of being the play-by-play announcer for both the BU men's and women's basketball teams. It was my first season. So I'm now, 20 plus years off of being a freshman at BU, and that's what it felt like, my rookie season. So thank you to both teams. The men's basketball team's in the front row. You guys are blocking everyone behind you, really. but I appreciate you guys, all your support. Not you, Ben. You're not blocking everyone. Don't worry. It is sorry, that was off script. This is why I may not get hired back next year. It is such a joy to be hosting this event again, and in person, mind you. Many of you may not actually know this, but there were talks that my role as an MC would actually be one of the first jobs that were going to be replaced by artificial intelligence. Imagine just a hologram of me up here talking. Some of you may like that more, that's fine, but that could have been it. Fortunately, though, we had one BU executive step up and say, "No machine could even make sense of your thoughts." I took that as a compliment. And for those of you who are about to go out and seek jobs, just a reminder, that's what we call job security. So, all right, I promise, no more dad jokes, grandpa. Someone called me a grandpa joke earlier. That one really hurt. For you guys, the student athletes who are sitting before me, tonight is about you and your accomplishments in 3 primary areas: athletics, academics, and community. Whether it's on the field, the court, the ice, water, grass, track, pitch, or course. Did I miss any? Your success is part of the fabric not only of Boston University and its rich athletic history, but also to the city of Boston and the community itself. Now, in past years, I've gone through a roll call of some of the big stories throughout the athletic seasons. I don't think that's necessary this year. You just watched kind of a 10-minute video that went through some of the highlights from each team, whether it be a conference title or individual award. And as part of tonight's events, you'll get to remember some of the key moments and highlights of the season as well. But I do think it's important to recognize our conference champions this year. So please give it up for the Patriot League champion women's soccer team, our indoor women's track and field team, our Hockey East champion women's ice hockey team, and our most recent champions as of this past weekend, the Patriot League champion women's tennis team. And congratulations, by the way, finding out that you will be hitting the road this week as you found out your opponent. So congratulations to them as well. So before we get into tonight's festivities, I want to do something that I really hope becomes an annual tradition at this event. You're all seated here because of your own success. But what pushed you to greatness? Who picked you up in moments of defeat? And who was the voice that helped guide you in moments of real uncertainty? You all understand what it means to be part of a team, and you all have had a team behind you your entire lives to get you to this specific level. Let those people know you love them and you're thankful for them. You know they're watching from every corner of the world tonight. So I ask that all the student athletes stand up, find one of the 4 cameras, 2 here, 2 up there. This is what it's like to be a flight attendant. I'd like for you guys to all stand up and be able to give a round of applause to your team, the extended team that has helped you get to this point. Would you all rise, please? Nico, you're 6'9" and you couldn't find a camera somehow. What happened? In all honesty, I just want to thank you, all the parents, guardians, family, friends, coaches, and supporters. Again, you're all part of this evening as well. And finally, to the graduating class of 2025, enjoy tonight. There are just 20 days till commencement, the 151st in BU history. I hope that number gives you an idea of the history that I mentioned earlier on. So now, to get this show on the road, I ask that you please welcome to the stage Boston University's Assistant Vice President and Director of Athletics, Drew Marichello.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Brian. As Brian stated, this is a grand celebration, and we definitely have a lot to celebrate. And I say that fully knowing that we have a lot of teams still competing, and those teams that are still competing, and I won't name them, but they have a chance to turn this into a really remarkable year for BU athletics. And that started with women's tennis yesterday, who I know will be going to Lubbock, Texas. And as I said to Leslie, that certainly beats the alternative. So that's great for all of us. I'm not really into buzzwords, and whether they're from a yoga class or a business school, but I hear these words around the industry all the time. Sometimes I don't know what they are, and I promise you that Brian and I didn't coordinate our remarks. I also have 0 jokes in here, and I'm sure I'm going to be just as funny as Brian. But one thing I think is important as a word is gratitude. Just to acknowledge that we're in a certain position because of the help of others. I think it's important not just to think about that as a concept and a construct, but to exhibit appreciation. And I take inventory, and I hope you feel the same, that we are in a pretty good place, and we're at a pretty good place. And I'm certainly grateful for the support we receive from upper administration and the president's office, whether that's support for an initiative, whether that is asking how our teams are doing, or whether that's flying into Toledo for one hockey game and then flying back to Boston. I'm grateful for our staff, who often serve in thankless roles, working long hours. They're not work-from-home jobs. They're always present, and there's no off-season for them. I'm certainly thankful for the great coaches that we have, who I know have ambitions that are lofty in terms of winning, but I also know that they remain student-centered and focused on the student development. And I'm certainly most appreciative and proud of the fabulous student athletes that we have here. And we all know that the world of college athletics is changing. I used to hear about transfer portal and NIL and transformation committee and legislation. I'd hear about that once every 2 months, and now a day doesn't go by that someone's not asking about these. And I think that changing with the times is important, and I think that I'm all for modernization, but I also think about what is the essence of being a student athlete. And it's pretty simple. It's about going to a school, it's about being on a team, it's about participating against another school, and it's about learning lessons that you just cannot learn anywhere else. And it's about getting an education in the process, and in this case, a great education. I watched a football game in, I guess it was December or January, because it was a bowl game, and I saw one of the healthy star players, actually a number of healthy star players, who were sitting out the game to protect their draft or transfer status, which is certainly their right. And I point that out in contrast, really in stark contrast, that we had a couple of softball players over the past weekend who were in the starting lineup, and they went 6 for 15, which by itself is pretty good. But I want you to take into account that both of them have broken bones over the past 2 weeks, and they couldn't stand the thought of sitting out. That's a terrier. And I know we're in a new model for athletics, but college athletics still has to be about lifelong impact, associations, winning, teammates, hard work, pride, and representing your institution, which all 590 of you do so well, and for that, I am tremendously grateful. Thank you. We're going to keep this moving, and I'm going to go right to one of our major awards. This one is the Joseph Mercurio Campus Community Recognition Award. It is to the person whose support has proven invaluable and limitless. It goes to Inez Garant. Inez is retiring. She's been at BU since 1988. That's 37 years, and she served in various roles, starting in the business office and athletics as a student worker, moving up in financial and business affairs, and eventually assuming the Vice President for Budget Planning and Business Affairs. She's a great colleague, one of those, again, behind-the-scenes people, but a real supporter of everybody in this room, whether it was at games or making business decisions that were going to aid our programs along the way. She, her husband Jim, and her family, they were season ticket holders for hockey for over 20 years, and if you know the names on the Joe Mercurio list, those are people that have really, really helped us to get where we are, and we couldn't be where we are without them. So unfortunately, Inez couldn't be here tonight, but she took the time in advance to record a video. Enjoy the night.
Good evening, fellow Terriers, and thank you for naming me this year's Mercurio Campus Community Award recipient. I am so sorry I am unable to be present in person to accept this award, but know that I am truly humbled. I was never a student athlete, but my husband was a Division I athlete, and I have firsthand knowledge of the sacrifice and dedication it takes to succeed and compete at this level. The world-class athletic program BU provides is a major contributor in producing well-rounded student athletes, which in turn creates a more enjoyable college experience for the rest of us. I'm happy to play a small part in that program. Once again, thank you for this honor, but more importantly, thank you all, student athletes, coaches, and administrators, for all you do to make Terrier athletics the best it can be. Go BU!
Our next award as we continue here, Paul Lewis was a BU Hall of Famer and a two-time All-American running back. More important, though, than his on-field accolades, he was a mentor to numerous inner-city children in Boston. Paul Lewis left a lasting legacy that we are proud to celebrate each and every year when we honor our best student athletes. Joining me in presenting tonight's Paul's wife, Andrea, and daughter, Nicole. So the Paul Lewis Award recognizes a senior who has demonstrated a commitment to serving Boston University, the Department of Athletics, and the larger Boston community over the course of his or her time at BU. So now, please join us in welcoming to the stage this year's recipient of the Paul Lewis Student Athlete Service Award from women's tennis, Nina Gulbranson.
Hi Nina, congratulations on the Paul Lewis Service Award. I am so proud of you. You're so deserving of this. For those of you who may not know Nina, she is an amazing student athlete. She's captain of the women's tennis team. She is a great leader, a hard worker, and obviously a great tennis player. She also is doing her bachelor's and her master's at the same time in political science with a 4.0 GPA. She does all of this while doing so much service around the Boston community, at Boston University, and she is just an amazing person who I think so highly of. So congratulations.
Hi Nina, congratulations on winning the Paul Lewis Service Award. I see how hard you've worked for this over the years and how much this means to you. It's been so great working with you as a co-captain, and I see how much you've been wanting to give back to the team, and also both of us working together to do more community service initiatives and really just orient the team towards giving back. And I think that really speaks to why you won this award. So congratulations again.
From women's tennis, Nina Gulbranson.
Can you guys hear me? Okay, perfect. Okay, so I would be lying if I said that I was able to give back to Boston and to BU without the help of my own community, so I have a lot of thanks to give. Firstly, I want to thank my coach, Leslie Sheehan. Leslie is celebrating her 40th year here at BU, so if you want a lesson on giving back, she's your expert. Her dedication to our team and our leadership of our program has been truly inspiring. It's been an honor to be on her team. Next, I would like to thank my team. Thank you for trusting me to be one of your captains and for all that you do for us. I have never before seen the kind of grit and perseverance you all showed this weekend to beat Navy and Army back to back after such a heartbreaking loss last year. I'm truly proud to be a Terrier because it means getting to be teammates with you guys. I would also like to thank our assistant coaches, lift coaches, and ATs. Mark and Jen, thank you for putting up with us every day. Ryan and Amy, thank you for not making me run the beep test again. And to the million ATs I have bothered throughout my time here, I literally could not have survived being a student athlete without you. Last but not least, I want to thank my husband, Carlos. I would not be standing here accepting this honor without your dedication to supporting me in all of my dreams. And I can't put into words just how grateful I am for you. This award is justly named after someone who truly exemplified the spirit of community service here at BU. And it's such an honor to have been named amongst those who have done so much for others during their time here. As a homeschooled kid dedicating 6 days a week since I was 7 to an individual sport, I had a hard time finding a community before I came to college. My mom, as a pretty strict sports parent, didn't want me to waste my time on social media, and so I had to find something else to do when I wasn't studying or practicing. I ended up wasting my time in a different way, looking up fun facts that would inevitably lead to my teammates now asking me why I know so much about irrelevant random topics. One particular fact would end up sticking with me. Did you know that the first sign of civilization in an ancient culture was a skeleton with a healed femur? The first evidence that humankind came together into a society was evidence of compassion, of being there for each other, even at cost to oneself. I think that itself says a lot about what community comes down to at its core. It's not just about living amongst one another, but about giving to support each other and recognizing when someone in your community can use your help. Although this sprung out of a weird fact that I recently remembered during a conversation with one of my best friends and my co-captain, Sydney, I think it really encapsulates the values that have personally guided me throughout my time here, and that I hope can help guide my underclassmen exemplify the kind of leadership and dedication to public service that Mr. Lewis did. Thank you all again.
Remind me, that's the person I want on my trivia team. Our next award, the John B. Simpson Award, is given to the male and female senior student athletes who have demonstrated enthusiasm and leadership. The award is named after the 1950 graduate who is also the university's director of athletics from 1975 to 1984. Former athletic director Gary Strickler is the one who established this award back in 1996. With that, please join me in welcoming to the stage the first recipient of this year's John B. Simpson Award from men's soccer, Andrew Wyke.
Wiki, a lot that I can say here in terms of your 5-year career and what you've done for our program, but I'll start with thanks. 2025 is going to feel different, it's going to hit different, it's going to be the first time that we as a staff will start a season without you there. As we always say, you have left BU men's soccer in a better place from when you started. So thanks for your leadership, thanks for your friendship, thanks for guiding our team through the good and the bad, because I know it wasn't always pretty. But one thing that always stuck with you was your energy, your passion, your commitment to your teammates, and your work ethic on a daily basis. So big hug. I love you, man, and thanks for making us better and leading the way.
Hey, Wyke, congratulations on winning the John B. Simpson Award. We met back in August 2020, and that honestly feels just like yesterday to me. Since then, you've really grown and developed into a leader on and off the field. So I really can't think of anyone more deserving of this award than you. I'm definitely going to miss scoring you in training every day, but in all seriousness, congrats again, and good luck in the next chapter of your life.
Hey, Wyke, congrats on winning the John B. Simpson Award. Couldn't think of anyone more deserving, you know, from being like the vibes guy you were for so long to being a great captain this past year. I think that really shows like how deserving you are. Gonna miss living with you next year. Kind of crazy you didn't want to be my roommate, but that's, you know, not what we're here to talk about. But, you know, congrats and good luck with everything going forward.
From men's soccer, Andrew White. Unfortunately, Andrew couldn't join us this evening, but he did take the time in advance to provide this video.
Hi, everybody. Unfortunately, I won't be able to be with you guys tonight at the Scarlet and White Awards. I wish I could be there with you guys to celebrate all of Boston University's accomplishments this year. With that being said, I'm super grateful to be nominated and accepting the John B. Simpson Award. I want to thank Drew and the athletic department for the nomination. I want to thank my coaches, Kevin, Pat, and Joe. You guys have been the best coaches over the past few years. There's no other staff I'd rather play under. I want to thank my teammates. You guys have been amazing the past 5 years. You have made this experience unforgettable, and I would not change it for the world. If there was one piece of advice I would give anyone in the BU athletic community was don't take anything for granted. Really cherish the journey. And I know that sounds cliche, but it really is the journey that makes all of this worth it. Because as athletes, we go through ups and downs, and that's just what makes everything worth it. Really make sure you don't take for granted the long bus trips, the pregame locker room with your teammates, the long practices, the meals. Don't take any of it for granted. Really try to cherish those moments. And yeah, with that being said, I just want to thank everybody again. I want to thank the athletic department, I want to thank my coaches, and I want to thank my teammates for making these past 5 years the best 5 years I could have ever asked for.
Now, the second recipient of this year's John B. Simpson Award, please welcome from the Hockey East Women's Ice Hockey Champion Team, Maggie Hensel.
Maggie, coach here. Congratulations on being the recipient of the John B. Simpson Award, demonstrating leadership both on the ice and in the community. No one's surprised, I think, if you look around our locker room, but we're so proud of you. I'll keep this short, you know, I'm gonna get emotional. Since day one, when I was fortunate enough to be a part of your recruiting process, you fell in love with BU and you've, had pride for this community and for this program and for this department. There was no doubt in any of our minds that you were gonna be selected and part of the formal leadership group this year, and you helped put this program back on the map. We wouldn't be here without you. I make the joke all the time. I think I received more feedback from you this year than anyone else. And the way that you've grown into such an amazing young woman that represents our program in this community and school with class every day. You're a role model, you're class, you're everything that we want this program to be in terms of leaders and people, and couldn't be more proud of you. Thank you for everything.
Hey Maggie, we are all so proud of you. Not only are you a great leader, but the energy you bring to the rink every day is contagious, and playing with you this year has been the best thing ever. You are one of the best teammates I've ever had. I couldn't think of someone who's more deserving of an award like this, and once again, we are all just so proud of you.
Hi Maggie, congratulations on winning the John B. Simpson Award. I'm so proud of you, and I know everyone on our team is. You have done such an amazing job leading not only the freshmen, but other people in our class and people in your class. And we have been so lucky to have you, and you're one of the big reasons we've had success this year. I can't believe that it's coming to an end, but I'm so proud of you, and this is just a great way to end it all off. Congrats.
From women's ice hockey, Maggie Hensel.
Thank you. I would like to begin by thanking Drew and Brittany Kane, along with everyone else in the athletic department. I'm extremely humbled to accept this award. The investment that you have all made in women's ice hockey during my time at BU has been incredible to see. Our success this year would not have happened without your support. Second, I would like to thank my parents for the values they instilled in me.
They always taught me that no matter how good you are as a player, the most important thing is how good you are as a teammate. To my coaches, Tara, Megan, Reagan, and Brett, if it were not for you, I would not be standing here. It has been remarkable to see how you have taken over and changed this program in just 2 years. Thank you for being great role models, and thank you for putting your faith and trust in me as a hockey player and leader. Finally, I would like to thank my teammates. It's incredibly rare to be a part of a group as special as this one. The buy-in and belief in our team this year was amazing to see, and I truly believe that it could have been any one of us up here. I accept this award on behalf of my teammates and all of our leaders who dedicated themselves to the success of the 2024-2025 BU Women's Ice Hockey campaign. Thank you.
Our next award recognizes a student athlete who has excelled in not only their sport, but also in the classroom. The E. Ray Spear Award is given annually to our top male senior scholar athlete, combining academic achievement and athletic ability. The award is named for an outstanding all-around athlete who was captain of the 1892 and 1893 Terrier football teams. He served as treasurer of Boston University and is a member of Boston University's Hall of Fame. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of this year's E. Ray Spear Award from men's rowing, Tucker Thomas.
Tucker, I'd like to congratulate you on the E. Ray Spear Award. I know this is a big honor to receive this award from the university for the student athlete scholar here at Boston University. It's you're a guy that's come into our program just from day one. We recruited you for your character. You've been a great teammate, a leader, a person that our guys follow. You inspire other people around you to bring out the best of them, and I'm really appreciative of that. You've come in here and just from day one, I think on the first year you had a 4.0 your first semester here as a freshman. So you kind of, I knew at that point you could get the work done in the classroom. But again, I just want to congratulate you. You deserve this. I know that your teammates are proud of you, your family is proud of you, and I'm proud of you as well.
From men's rowing, Tucker Thomas.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Coach. Thank you to the athletic department for selecting me for the E. Ray Spear Award. I'm truly honored and humbled to join those who have come before me in receiving this award. One moment that came to mind reflecting on the past few years at Boston University was back during my sophomore year when I ended up in the hospital because of a nerve disease. In the middle of all the fear and uncertainty at this time, there was a moment that stands out. I was lying in a hospital bed, and surrounding me were my parents, Izzy, who's now my wife, and my coach, Tom Bohr. Each of them came from a different part of my life, but in the time of need, they were all there to support me. All of them showed up without hesitation, simply to be by my side. I share this story because what I feel has most defined my time at Boston University is the unwavering support I have received. Whether it be from Izzy, my teammates, my coaches, my family, professors, ATs, and so many others, I've experienced more support than I ever could have imagined, and for that, all I can say is thank you. Thank you to my wife, Izzy, who is actually very much the reason that I am standing up here today. Thank you for helping me with everything I do, especially school and the way you edit all of my papers. You inspire me daily, and the greatest joy of my life is doing life with you, so thank you. Thank you to my parents for your unwavering support and for always being there for me. I'm so proud to be your son and so thankful for all that you sacrificed for me. Thank you to my coaches for genuinely caring about us and investing not just in who we are, but who we're becoming. Thank you for always making yourselves available and for always pushing us towards excellence day after day. Thank you to the boys and girls of Bumsey. I think every person dreams of being able to see their best friends every day, and you guys make that my reality. And finally, thank you, Jesus. Thank you for blessing me with all the people who support me and who bring me so much joy. I can't even tell you how often I find myself praying and just saying thank you, because this opportunity to be here doing what I love, surrounded and supported by the people I love, is a gift I can't even put into words. So thank you, and go be you.
I have to ask, did she also edit your speech? Yes. There you go. Moving on here, the Gretchen Schuyler Award is given annually to our top female senior scholar athlete, combining academic achievement and athletic ability. The award is named for Dr. Gretchen Schuyler, who is a 1931 graduate of Sargent College. As an outstanding undergraduate student, she competed in 9 different sports and was particularly talented in lacrosse, field hockey, basketball, and soccer, which is just about half of them, by the way. After earning her master's and PhD from Boston University, Dr. Schuyler became a professor of physical education at Sargent College. She was also later named to the Boston University Hall of Fame. Please join me in welcoming to the stage the recipient of this year's Gretchen Schuyler Award, from women's golf, Christy Chen.
Christy, congratulations on winning the Gretchen Schuyler Award, one of the more prestigious awards to win at Boston University. Very difficult to win an award at Boston University with all the fine athletes that we have and all the sports that we have, and especially in golf. So you've given golf at BU a lot of notoriety all over the region, all over the country, and all over the world. And also, Christy, I might add, you've been certainly one of the best players, one of the top players to come through our program, top student, and more important, a wonderful leader, a wonderful co-captain. Many players have looked up to you so often over the last few years, and you've been right there to help the players when they need help, whether it's on the golf course or off the golf course. So for that, I thank you.
Congratulations, Christy, on winning the Gretchen Schuyler Award. She inspires me every day, just seeing how hard she works and all that she's been able to achieve. We spend a lot of time doing work together at the airport, on the bus, and I think it's really impressive how she's able to maintain such a high level of academics while playing really good golf. I'm really grateful. She's like one of my best friends that I've made here in my time at BU, and I know that she's planning on continuing to play golf after graduation. So I look forward to cheering her on and hopefully witnessing a lot of success to come.
From women's golf, Christy Chen.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for Drew's nomination. It's a great honor for me to receive the Gretchen Schuyler Award tonight. I'm truly grateful and humbled to stand here among so many outstanding student athletes. First of all, I would like to sincerely thank my head coach, Bruce Chalice. Thank you for trusting me, supporting me, and give me the opportunity to study and play golf at Boston University. Your guidance has helped me tremendously, not only on course, but also in life. Secondly, I want to thank my assistant coach, Claire Everts. Claire, you have taught me so much about course and management and how to stay calm and strategic under pressure. Your encouragement and advice have made a huge difference in my game and my confidence. I also want to thank every one of my teammates throughout these 4 years, especially our co-captain, Tori. We always work together, encourage each other, and share so many great memories. Our team spirit and strong bond make my college golf experience truly special. I'm especially grateful to my parents. Their support, sacrifice, and love have meant everything to me. They've always stood by my side through every challenge and every high and low, and encouraged me to keep chasing my dream. I truly wouldn't be here today without them. I would also like to express my heartfelt thanks to everyone at Boston University Student Athletics Department, the coaches, academic advisor, athletic trainers, strength and conditioning staff, and all the other members of the department. Thank you for building such a supportive environment for all student athletes. Finally, I just want to say how truly grateful I am to everyone who has been part of my journey. This award is not just for me. It belongs to all the people who have helped, supported, and inspired me along the way. Thank you, and go be you.
Our next honor is in its 13th year of existence and is presented to the team that has achieved the highest cumulative grade point average within the Department of Athletics. So, with that, please join me in welcoming to the stage the recipient of this year's Team GPA Award with a 3.67 GPA, the women's golf team. And for that, please, the senior members of the women's golf team, would you make your way to the stage to accept the award? Thank you, Christy, for also having to run back on stage. All right, I think you guys have seen enough of me, heard enough of me, so we want to get into a fun part of tonight's program. So with that, it's my pleasure to welcome to the stage from softball and men's basketball, Kiyomi Apollit and Otto Landrum, and joining them as our sideline interview hosts from the 2025 Women's Hockey's champions, Annie Fitzgerald.
Yo, Kim, you want this mic?
You can take it.
You
can take it.
Want to take this one? No.
Yeah.
Am I taking it? No, let me. What are we doing?
No, I'll get this mic.
You want this mic?
Yeah. It's like my height.
This is BS. Hi, everyone. I'm Otto Landrum. I'm a rising senior / junior on the men's basketball team. Tonight, athletics decided to choose the tallest and biggest and the smallest people to do this for hosting. And also shout out Annie's dress. It's from Temu. It's awesome. Also, we're not going to talk too much about men's hockey tonight. Shout out Drew. And now it's time for the player ran event. Oh no. This is ran by the student athletes, voted by the student athletes, and for the student athletes. We hope you enjoy. And as they say in Italian, siete tutti segaioli.
And if you can't see me behind this podium, just know I'm still here. The next two awards recognize two student athletes, one male and one female, who have influenced a team from behind the scenes with a positive attitude, a willingness to help in whatever capacity necessary, and a commitment to excellence. Let's take a look at the nominees for this year's Female Unsung Hero Award.
Female Unsung Hero. And the nominees are, from softball, Sydney Pecoraro. From field hockey, Tegan Porio. From women's lightweight rowing, Charlie Schlachta. From women's golf, Victoria Takai.
And the winner of this year's Female Unsung Hero Award is Sydney Pecoraro! Yeah.
Check, check, check. Congrats.
Sydney. It's pretty incredible that you went the whole year without singing.
From
So
softball.
So, do you want to give it a shot? No, you don't want to sing? Okay, no, it's fine. No, congratulations. It's an honor to make that kind of impact on your team. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. Being a captain this year has been just such a great experience. I love this team, and I love BU.
Me too. Congrats.
Sid, Bron, James. Sorry, go ahead.
Now let's take a look at the nominees for this year's Male Unsung Hero.
Male Unsung Hero. And the nominees are from men's tennis, Gabe Brown. From men's basketball, Malcolm Chemezi. From men's lacrosse, Cabrin Clark. From men's swimming and diving, Jed Tan.
Thinking about it. And your winner is, one second, I have bad motor functions, guys. It's taking me a second to open these envelopes. 6'6", 285 pounds, from the Bronx, Malcolm Chemezi!
From men's basketball, Malcolm Chemezi.
Hey, gotta watch the highlights. All right, congratulations. I feel like I also have to offer you the chance to sing because of like Title IX. No? Okay. All right, so you maintained a positive attitude throughout the whole season. Your team saw that, your peers saw that, but we're athletes. We know the seasons get long, they're tough. How did you maintain that?
Honestly, these guys right here, they're great teammates. They keep me sane. The whole BU department keeps me sane as well. So it's not just me. It's definitely a concerted effort from everyone in the department, and I'm appreciative for everyone in this room.
Congrats.
All right. The next two awards recognize two freshman student athletes, one male and one female, who made an immediate impact on their program while excelling at their sport. Let's take a look at the nominees for this year's Female Rookie of the Year Award.
Female Rookie of the Year Award. And the nominees are from women's rowing, Soteria Angu. From women's soccer, Bridget Carr. From women's swimming and diving, Cambria Jewett. From women's tennis, Madison Liu.
And the winner of this year's Female Rookie of the Year Award is Bridget Carr.
From women's soccer, Bridget Carr.
Hey, congrats, Bridget. That's such a big deal to be able to make such a big impact in your first year. What has this first year taught you, and how does it feel to be recognized for your success so early on?
I'm really grateful for my family, for my team. This first year has taught me the importance of relentlessness, excellence, and family.
Incredible. Congrats. Go pick that thing up.
And now let's take a look at this year's nominees for Male Rookie of the Year Award.
Male Rookie of the Year. This year's nominees are, from men's ice hockey, Cole Hudson. From men's track and field, Guy Margalit. From men's lacrosse, Timothy Shanahan. From men's swimming and diving, Giovanni Sulo.
Oh, hold up. And the winner is Cole Hudson.
From men's ice hockey, Cole Hudson.
This guy. Congrats, Cole. Again, amazing honor to be able to make such an impact in your first year. But I think it kind of runs in the families. So besides genetics, what do you think? What else do you think helped you have immediate success upon arriving?
Yeah, I know. I think it's all from my teammates. Couldn't do much without them, and the support staff, and our head coach Jay Pandolfo, and Drew was a big part of it too. So couldn't have done it without them, and want to shout out my future wife wherever you are.
What a great line. As we can all agree, BU Athletics is really one big family. Before our next awards, please enjoy this video clip of our student athlete version of Family Feud.
Welcome to Family Feud. I'm your host, Annie Fitzgerald, and we've got a great show for you today. Two fantastic families are ready to battle it out. We surveyed 200 student athletes, and the top answers are on the board. Name an excuse for being late to practice.
I'm so sorry, but I had office hours. We're gonna play Annie.
They want it, they want it. All right.
Sorry, Coach, the T and the bus were running really late.
Good answer, good answer, good answer, good answer, good answer. Yeah!
Sorry, Coach, I overslept.
Good answer, good answer, good answer, good answer. Yeah! Good answer.
All right, what do we have next?
Sorry, Coach, I was sick.
Sick. Let's check it out. Let's see if it's up there.
Oh, Malcolm.
What do we have next?
I had a group meeting.
A group meeting. Group meeting. All right. Oh.
My class ran late?
All right, let's see if it's on the board. Good job, seniors. Had a lot of years to rack up these ones. All right.
I was eating at the dining hall.
Eating at the dining hall.
Good answer.
See if it's on the board. Survey says. Oh. Sorry. Sorry. All right. All right, juniors, are you ready? Underclassmen? Underclassmen? Just know your coaches will see this, so you can't use these next year.
Okay. Noted.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Coach. I was getting treatment.
All right. Let's see. Let's see. Blame it on the AT. Nice.
Going off of that, I think BU softball's best excuse was scooter accidents and getting our scooter stolen. But that's us. So the next two awards recognize two student athletes, one male and one female, who excelled this year and made significant contributions to the team, raising the level of their game through hard work and determination. Let's take a look at the nominees for this year's Female Breakout Athlete Award.
Female Breakout Athlete of the Year Award. And the nominees are, from women's lacrosse, Izzy Amonte. From softball, Kylie Doherty. From women's ice hockey, Tamara Giaquinto. From women's swimming and diving, Izzy Valentinus.
And the winner of this year's Female Breakout Award is Kylie Doherty.
From softball, Kylie Doherty.
Hey, Kylie. Congrats on such a remarkable season. Looking back, what are some factors that helped elevate your game this year and win this award?
I think just staying consistent in the off season and making sure we're the support of all my team. I wouldn't be able to do that without them.
Oh, good job.
And now on to our next award, but this is my first time seeing the Family Feud video, and I think Malcolm was wearing a medium-sized shirt in that, I just want to mention. Now let's take a look at the nominees for this year's Male Breakout Athlete of the Year Award.
Male Breakout Athlete of the Year. And the nominees are, from men's soccer, Quinn Delamater. From men's rowing, Daniel Malecki. From men's lacrosse, Jimmy O'Connell. From men's soccer, Diego Reved.
Cora. And your winner is, come on, let's figure out this envelope. Quinn, I'm gonna butcher this. Delamater. They put it phonetically. It sucks.
Congrats, Quinn, on an incredible season. Hopefully you and Diego are still cool after this. But what is one thing that you think helped you have a breakout season this year?
I think it was just staying grounded with my guys over here. I mean, could you ask for a better group of guys?
No, you're set. Is that it? That's all you got?
It's just the guys.
Just the guys. Congrats.
The next award goes to the team or individual that overcame the odds to claim a big victory against a heavily favored opponent. Let's take a look at the nominees for the Win of the Year award.
Win of the Year. And the nominees are the women's lightweight 8-boat, coxed by Heather Shin and Nora Hensley in the stroke seat, finished as the top collegiate crew and earned silver at the head of the Charles for the second straight year. In a beeline battle, the women's tennis team knocked off Boston College 4-3. It was the first time the Terriers defeated the Eagles since 2013. The men's ice hockey team won their 32nd Beanpot title and did so against arch rival and then #1 ranked Boston College. The Terriers got goals from 3 freshmen and a 43-save effort from freshman goaltender Mikhail Yegorov. The women's ice hockey team earned their 6th Hockey East title by defeating Northeastern 3-2 in overtime. Sydney Healy provided the game-winning goal to give BU their first conference title since 2015.
Women's ice hockey.
Good thing I wore my heels. Yeah. Oh. Okay. A lot of people doubted the women's hockey team this year. I'm looking at you guys. It was you guys. You doubted us. But with this win, we kind of got the recognition that our team deserves. So what does this win mean, not just for our team, but for our program, and especially for you as a fifth year with some rocky seasons in between.
Yeah, you know, as you said, had some rocky seasons in there, but all worth it at the end of the day. Thank you. Yeah, it was all worth it at the end of the day. And I think, you know, just the support from our coaches and yeah, some people like you.
People like me. I was waiting for you to mention me. Thank you. Okay.
Annie really brought the energy this year, and we couldn't have done it without her, so I just want to say thank you.
You didn't. Now it sounds like, get out of here, get out of here.
The next award goes to the team or individual that executed the most outstanding play in their area of competition. Let's take a look at the nominees for Highlight of the Year.
Highlight of the Year. And the nominees are Morgan Weaver with incredible ball control and then lofts this one to the opposite corner for the game-tying goal in the 86th minute of the Patriot League Women's Soccer Championship. Alex Gianaros of the women's basketball team sizes up her defender and steps back to drain this clutch three to give BU the lead. Then, on the last possession of the game, she gets part of the block on the defensive end to help the Terriers seal the win at home against in-state rival Holy Cross. Pisa Mazane set a new BU program and conference record with her 6.2-meter leap in the long jump at the 2025 Patriot League Indoor Track and Field Championships. She also earned her second straight Patriot League Women's Field Athlete of the Meet. Cole Hudson from the men's ice hockey team created his own video game move to score this ridiculous goal to tie the game against UConn.
Goes to Morgan Weaver of the women's soccer team for a game-tying goal in the Patriot League final.
Hey, congrats, Morgan. You got a loud team there, a lot of support, love it. Teams, they need players like you, and just stepped up and you made it happen. So just kind of walk me through scoring that goal and what that felt like.
Honestly, an unreal experience. It's the
I
echo
know,
is
right? That's why I am like tripping on my words. Okay.
The whole build-up before the goal was like 5 minutes of different shots going into the box, different crosses. So my goal was just the end of an entire team effort, and couldn't have done it without them. I mean, you could hear their cheers.
Yeah,
So
I like it. All right, congratulations, Morgan.
The next award goes to the team or individual with the singular achievement that resonated throughout the department. Let's take a look at the nominees for the Moment of the Year award.
Moment of the Year award. And the nominees are Celia Braun of the women's soccer team makes this save in the 10th round of the penalty kick shootout to knock off Bucknell for BU's 5th Patriot League title. Haley Newman of the women's swimming and diving team saved her best for last, dominating the last 50 yards to win the 3rd gold medal of her career in the 200-yard butterfly on the final day of the 2025 Patriot League Championships. Location, location, location. Sydney Healy was in the right place at the right time to put home the rebound and send the Terriers to an overtime victory against Northeastern and give BU their 6th Hockey East title. Vera Schoberg and Foster Malik of the track and field teams each earned All-American status at the NCAA Indoor Championships. Schoberg finished 8th in the mile run, while Malik earned 3rd on the men's side. Both also represented BU in the 2025 World Athletics Indoor Championships in China.
And the Moment of the Year award goes to Sydney Healy of women's ice hockey.
Come on. Said you score some big time goals, but this arguably might have been the biggest one yet. How much did I have to do with that? No, I'm just kidding. But I obviously got to witness this in person. It was incredible, but I specifically remember you being able to hug your sister first on the ice. So what did that mean to win this title alongside of her, and how did this goal feel among all the other ones you scored this year?
Well, first, shout out to Annie Fitzgerald, because, you know, she carried.
I'll Venmo you later.
So true. To win it with Kira was honestly super special. It's not super common that you get to play with your sibling, especially at the D1 level, so, you know, love you, Kira.
All right, congrats and to my ladies. Get over there. Oh. I don't. Wow, what a great evening that we've had so far. We got another segment of Family Feud for you guys before we move on to the rest of the rewards. Enjoy. I don't know. Right. Okay, we have senior captain Fia up first and our second player in the soundproof booth. All right, you have 30 seconds to answer 5 questions. 1. Name a commonly forgotten piece of sports equipment for practice.
Cleats.
Name the best smoothie option in the fueling station.
Berry.
Name something an athlete might break.
Their wrist.
Name somewhere you go for a post-game meal.
Chipotle.
Name something you keep in your locker.
Swimsuit.
All right. We asked, name a commonly forgotten piece of sports equipment for practice. Fia answered, cleats. Survey says, we asked, name the best smoothie option in the fueling station. Fia answered, survey says, we asked, name something an athlete might break. Fia answered, wrist. Survey says, wow, big points here, way to go. All right, we asked, name somewhere you might go for post-game meal. Fia answered, Chipotle. Survey says, for our final fast money, we asked, name something you keep in your locker. Fia answered, swimsuit. Survey says, wow! We have some scores. Way to go. Are you ready?
Of course.
1. Name a commonly forgotten piece of sports equipment for practice.
Shin guards.
2. Name the best smoothie option in the fueling station.
Strawberry banana.
Name something an athlete might break.
A vase.
Name something you go for a post-game meal. Name something you keep in your locker.
Vanilla Stingers.
Okay, good job. The vase sounds like a bad memory, like from like your childhood. We asked, name a commonly forgotten piece of sports equipment for practice. You answered, shin guards. Survey says, nice. All right, next up. We asked, name the best smoothie option in the fueling station. You answered, strawberry banana. Survey says, we asked, name something an athlete might break. You answered, vase. Survey says,
Someone said it?
Wow. Did you put that in the survey? You are the survey.
It might have been me. Fine.
Moving on. We got to make up for that one here, so let's hope for something good. We asked, name somewhere you go for a post-game meal. You answered, El Jefe's. Survey says, wow, nice. Finish it off here. We asked, name something you keep in your locker. You answered, honey stingers. Survey says,
Like,
All right.
breakfast.
So on this edition of Family Feud, everyone wins. So thanks everyone for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
Before we get going here again, let's give it up one more time for Kiyomi, Otto, and Annie. That was wonderful. Just a quick story. Otto, before tonight, came up to me and said, I think I have stage fright. I don't know if people will be able to notice. One, yes. Two, fortunately, he had the peace of mind to really keep it together up here. And I asked, what would do it for you? And he told me that he lives by one motto that I think we should all share. What would Malcolm Chimezi do? Thank you, guys. That's not easy to do. Really well done. As we get into our final awards of the evening, the next two are presented to the top male and female athletes of the year. The Mildred Barnes Award is given annually to the Boston University student athlete who is chosen as the top female athlete of the year, regardless of her class year. Now, Mildred Barnes represented Boston University at the National Intercollegiate Tennis Championships in 1949, won the National Badminton Doubles title in 1950 and 1951. She also competed in 7 other sports and was named to the U.S. National Lacrosse team 5 times. She is also a member of the Boston University Hall of Fame. With that, please join me in welcoming to the stage the recipient of this year's Mildred Barnes Award from women's cross country and track and field, Vera Schoberg.
Vera, congratulations on the Mildred Barnes Award. Our program and staff couldn't be more proud of you. Think about everything you've accomplished this year, starting cross country season and into indoor season. I just am filled with so much pride, and I know that you've filled your teammates with so much pride for you as well. And you've really set a path forward to show the athletes in this program what can be possible if you continue to persevere, work hard, and show up with a positive mindset every day. I'm so proud to see how humble you've been through everything you've experienced this year, and you've just continued to stay focused every single day and focus on doing what you need to every day to be successful. Congratulations, Vera. I'm so proud of you.
Vera, you've been such a great friend. You've taken me under your wing. You're such a good teammate to everyone around you, and you lead by example every single day. I know that everybody on the team can look to you to how to be a better athlete, a better friend, a better teammate, a better student. The way that you've shown out on the national stage means so much to your teammates and your coaches and you as a whole. It's just so incredible the way that you're able to balance national caliber performances with being present and being involved in academics at BU as well. And we all admire you so much for what you've done this year and in your time at BU, and we can't wait to see what you do next.
From women's track and field and cross country, Vera Schoberg.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored and grateful to receive the Mildred Barnes Award. Thank you, Drew, and the athletic department for always supporting us both as athletes and students. Thank you to our athletic trainers for helping us stay healthy and happy. Thank you to all our coaches. Coach Cartwright, thank you for your leadership, commitment, and care for this team. Coach Moles, thank you for everything you've done for us this year, for always talking through training with me, for believing in us, and for pushing us to grow and perform at our best. Thank you to my teammates for being such good friends, for showing up every day, and for all the fun. I look up to you all, and I'm so proud of everything we've accomplished this year. Thank you to my parents for always being there for me and supporting me through the ups and downs, and for always traveling from Sweden to come see me. And thank you to my little sister, Ylva, for keeping me humble. This award reflects the care and efforts of all these people, so thank you again. I'm so proud and grateful to be a part of this team and this program.
You may want that. Thank you. Our next award is the Gordon Mickey Cochran Award, which is given annually to the Boston University student who is chosen as the top male athlete of the year, again, regardless of class year. The award is named for one of the finest athletes ever to compete at Boston University. Mickey Cochran first developed his reputation as a leading scorer for the Terrier football team. In addition to football, he played baseball, ice hockey, and basketball, and was on the university boxing team. He as well has been inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame and is a member of the Boston University Hall of Fame. Please join me in welcoming to the stage the recipient of this year's Gordon Mickey Cochran Award from men's cross country and track and field, Foster Malik.
Foster, congratulations on being named the Mickey Cochran Award winner for BU. I'm so proud of you for earning this award. When I think back to my first year here at BU and I watch you race in your first indoor Patriot League championship, I could tell there was fear in your eyes that first race. And when I think of how you've progressed from your time since then to watching you line up at the NCAA Indoor Championships, you were focused, calm, confident, and you knew what was going to happen before it even happened. And that is a credit to you and how you've grown as an athlete in your time here and as a person in your time here. I'm so proud of you for all you've accomplished, both at the NCAA level and the Patriot League level this year. You've set a precedent for this team as to what's possible if you're consistent and work hard. And congratulations again, Foster, on earning the Mickey Cochran Award.
Hey Foster, congrats on winning the Mickey Cochran Award. Such a huge accomplishment and no one deserves it more than you. To have you as a teammate and watch you grow throughout the last 5 years has been incredible. To watch you go from winning multiple achievements like the Patriot Leagues to taking third at nationals to going and representing your country at the Indoor World Championships has been incredible. It's been such an inspiration to everybody. I mean, to watch someone that you train with every day do the things that you do, it makes everybody else believe that we can do it too, and has really pushed the team forward and motivated us the last 5 years. It's just incredible. You've been an amazing teammate and friend. I couldn't have asked for someone else to be on this team with and to celebrate your awards with and to run with and to just hang out with. So thank you so much, Foz. I can't wait to see what you do with the rest of your career.
From men's track and field and cross country, Foster Malik.
Thank you, Coach Cartwright and Alex, for those kind words. It's an incredible honor to be the recipient of the Mickey Cochran Award. To be recognized among so many talented athletes at Boston University is something I don't take lightly, and I'm beyond grateful. First, I would like to thank Drew Maricello and the entire athletic department for all their support of us student athletes. Your leadership helps create an environment where we can grow and compete to the best of our abilities. I would like to thank my family, my mom, dad, and sister. They always go above and beyond to support me. A few days before NCAA's this year, I found out I had the opportunity to go to China to compete at Worlds. It seemed impossible for them to come to both, but they managed to drive down to Virginia, watch me race, drive back home to Canada, and then they flew down to China the next day. And my sister surprised me by flying in for my final race. So I'm just incredibly grateful for their support, and none of my success would have been possible without them. To my coaches, Coach Cartwright, you took over the program this year, and you've been an incredible leader for this program, and I look forward to seeing the success the program has in the future. Coach Moles, my personal coach, this was your first year coaching me, and I think it can often be hard to build trust with a new coach, especially in such a short amount of time, especially when I can be a little stubborn sometimes. But you stuck by me, you gave me your time, your energy, and most importantly, your belief. So I'm incredibly grateful for your confidence in me and what we were able to accomplish together this year. When I think about what I'll miss most about BU though, it's definitely my teammates. You're the only people that could make our sport as enjoyable as it is. You guys have always had my back, held me accountable, and pushed me to get better on and off the track. I'll forever cherish all the fun times and great memories we've had together. This award is truly a testament to the people I've had around me. Without these people who push me, support me, and show up for me, none of what I accomplished this year could have been possible. So thank you.
That brings us to our final award of the evening, which recognizes the Boston University Woman of the Year. The Woman of the Year award honors a senior student athlete for her collegiate achievements in service, leadership, athletics, and academics. Everything that represents kind of who we are when we're talking about Boston University. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of this year's Woman of the Year award, and welcome back to the stage from women's cross country and track and field, Vera Schoberg.
Vera, congratulations on being named Woman of the Year for BU. I'm so proud of you. When we look at everything that you've accomplished here, you've done amazing things in the classroom, having a 3.97 GPA. You're an All-American down at the track, one of the highest point scorers in Patriot League history in our program. But the thing that I'm most proud of you for is how you have grown and developed as a person since you've been here as a freshman. When I think about how you've handled yourself this year and been a leader by example for your teammates, you have such a humility and you never ask for the spotlight to be put directly on you. Well, tonight you deserve the spotlight to be on you. I'm so proud of you, your team is proud of you, this staff is proud of you, and this university is proud of you. Congratulations, Vera, on being named BU's Woman of the Year.
Vera, congrats on winning the Woman of the Year award. It's such a testimony to how hard you work every single day in the classroom, on the track, and just to see how much you've improved since I got here has been so amazing, and the team is so much better off because of the energy and the confidence that you bring to the team every single day. You're a great teammate, a great runner, and a great friend, and you deserve this, so we're very proud of you.
From women's track and field and cross country, Vera Schoberg.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored and grateful to receive the Woman of the Year award and to be standing up here again. I feel like I can't do anything else than repeat what I already said. Thank you, Drew. Thank you to the athletic department, our athletic trainers, Coach Cartwright, Coach Moles, my teammates, and my family. This is all thanks to you. I'm forever grateful.
Well, let's hear it one more time for all of tonight's award winners. Congratulations once again, and a reminder that there is still a lot of action going on with our spring sports competing for championships, so I want to wish you all a good luck the rest of this month and in May as well. I hope you all realize how your hard work and dedication have significantly contributed to the success of Boston University athletics and the idea of who we are. In order to recognize your commitment and accomplishments during your time as a Terrier, the athletic department is providing all senior student athletes, as well as senior band, cheer, dance, and mascot team members with graduation medal that can be worn at commencement. Please pick up those medals at the back table over there as you exit the room. Otherwise, we invite everyone to stay for coffee and desserts next door where dinner was. At this time, we'd also like to ask all the major award winners to make their way to the stage. And a reminder that if you haven't already, there is a wonderful camera back there, whether it's yourself, if you just want to do alone, or if you get some of your teammates, make sure to take advantage of getting your picture taken back there as well. Thank you once again for joining us here this evening in the ballroom, and of course those who are watching at home. To the seniors, I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. And remember, once a terrier, always a terrier. Good night, everybody. A reminder, all senior award winners, if you can come up for a photo, please. All the major award winners.